see if I can do this carefully.
Okay. All right, you guys. We're getting wood chips today. So we don't have any arborists come to us ever. So we decided to come to our power company. They actually give away free chips as long as you're a customer. So look in your community and see if that's something that they offer. But this is something that we just really needed wood chips and they never come. And so we said, you know what? We're taking it into our own hands and we're gonna go ahead and get some wood chips today. So my buddy AJ and I went, we worked out, and this is our second workout.
That's what she calls it.
It's a workout getting all these chips. We're like raking them up. So
it's easier than lifting barbells.
It's easier than lifting barbells, he says. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. So the next thing we're gonna do is gonna bring them back to the garden. We're gonna put them in the pathways. Okay, we'll see you in the garden. We're gonna go put these wood chips in the trailer and then back into our garden. So here we go. Welcome to 4 Kids in a Farm. Today we're gonna go out into the garden. So you saw yesterday, AJ and I, we got a bunch of wood chips because we can never get an arborist out here. I don't know why it's just so difficult, but anyway, we took matters into our own hands and we got all the wood chips. We're gonna go put them in the pathways and then we're gonna go and plant everything in the garden that we have started, and then we're probably gonna start a new round of seeds as well. So we're trying to be better about succession planting this year. And you know, Aaron's got a challenge coming up where he's gonna eat from the garden and eat from the farm, just solely what we grow. That is what we're doing today. So come along with us as we go into the garden. So it is a beautiful day in California. We're actually gonna get rain in a few days. But here are our new beds. Hopefully this is the last time that we till because we want to go to no-till. This part of the garden is like our no-till raised beds. Like we just, sometimes we'll like fork it up a little bit and then we'll add our compost, but we've just been adding compost for the past few years to these. So these are our no-till and we want to switch to the ground. Hi! To do no-till too. So we got our wood chips yesterday. And we're gonna do the pathways all in our mulch. And then we're gonna top dress this with the compost that we recently received. It's just like a really good mix of all the goodness that you want in a compost. And so we're gonna top dress that and finish planting out these beds. So we've got some of them planted. We've got, Aaron did corn, and then we've got potatoes, and then we've got flowers all the way down, and then we're gonna finish planting out these today. So it's gonna be fun. Like, I love garden. Do you guys love the garden? What is your favorite thing about the garden? What do you love about it? Like for me, it's like my peacetime. So it's just wonderful. Oh, what did you find?
Flowers.
Oh, are those
for
your favorite?
you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That was so sweet of you.
And I made a nest.
Oh, you made the nest too. Anybody's gonna come lay in there? Maybe a chicken. That's beautiful. I love the rocks in there. Thank you so much for my flowers.
You're welcome. And I made a little grass nest.
Cool. All right, you ready? You ready to get mulching? These guys, they're catching the stray chickens. And they're putting them in chicken jail. It's just a chicken tractor, but we have all these chickens and they keep getting into our garden. So they've been catching them. So if you guys don't have a net to catch chickens, oh my goodness, it is a game changer. Do you see that net over there? It is a game changer. It's like a fishing net. So she's just gonna hang out by herself. I'll take her out. Watch out. Yeah.
Boom.
Perfect.
Magic.
Boom. You're contained. No more eating our garden.
Oh, I caught this.
I'm looking at your shirt though. let the hogs out. Cattywampus, there goes. Do we love them? Alright, so here's the glorious chips. To hydrate and don't forget the protection you need from the sun. Nobody wants cancer, do they? Okay, now we can get back to it. It's hot.
Alright, let's finish this pathway and then we'll go in for lunch.
Happy New Year! Yeah! Happy New Year, everybody!
Which one would you be? Duck?
If you could be a farm animal, which one would you be?
Yeah.
I'd be a mallard duck.
I'd be a duck.
You'd be a duck. Why would you be a duck?
They just have a generally peaceful life. They get to swim all they want. They get to do whatever they want. They can get away with getting into the garden.
No, they can't. They eat all my lettuce.
Doing all this.
Good job. All right, you guys, we took a little lunch break and now we're back at it in the garden. We're gonna see how much we can get done today with laying down the pathways. So we did pretty good. We've got our beds, they've got compost on the top, and then we've got the pathways that we're laying with all the wood chips. So why wood chips? Well, this is just something we do for weed suppression and just to cover the soil, because it's really good to cover your soil. You're thinking about, you have to think like your soil is a living, breathing like organism. It's just all those microorganisms, all those little animals basically in the soil do better when they're covered. So anyway, this is for weed suppression, and it's also just to keep those pathways down and clear. And compost is actually really good for your garden. So I recommend composting if you guys don't do that out there. Just every year, this is what we do. It works for us, and we'll see how this year goes.
So we are putting a lot of effort into our garden. If you look at the rows, they're not straight. Everything's not sprouting. Not everything's perfect. We are newbie gardeners, but we're trying our best to make our garden like a grocery store. We really want to grow most of our own food. And yeah, we do that with Hostile seeds because they're the best. We appreciate them. High quality, great germination rate. And so we make mistakes all the time. I was mad earlier this morning because the cats keep getting into our raised garden beds. and using it as a toilet. So, you know, some days you want to give up. It's easy just to go pick up stuff up at the store. You don't have to wait 50 days. You don't have to wait for things to sprout. You don't have to plan anything. But it's important to us, and we all know that food you grow yourself tastes way better.
Totally.
And is more nutritious.
Yeah.
So we have been busybodies in the garden, and don't judge us too harshly. Like I said, the rows are not straight, but we've got a good plan.
Our garden's like a lot better than it was.
Yeah.
It like gets better every single year, I feel.
Every year. So
like
once we
totally.
retire, it'll be perfect.
We'll be pros. We'll be like market gardening and all that stuff when we are almost dead.
Ready to plant some more stuff. Ready to help make this garden beautiful.
Alright guys, we're going to finish mulching the pathways. We're going to be very precise about it so that we don't get any sticks or bark onto the beds, because that could prevent the growth of the many seeds that we planted. After we finish that, we're going to go mulch the garden to help Dad prepare for the annual 2021 giant pumpkin growing contest. So let's get to it.
All right, you guys, we just want to thank you for joining us in the garden today.
I gotta go start the barbecue, and I think we're done. Lots of hard work.
Yeah.
So remember
to
like and subscribe.
There we go.
We did it! We did it! We did it!